My grandma's. Ugh.
Don't worry, ma'am. All of your stuff is in okay hands.
Just okay?
Well, they don't give 2.5 stars to just anybody.
Here you go.
What's this?
It's your piano.
Hold this for a sec.
We don't have a piano.
No. But the neighbors do.
Just okay is not okay.
Looking for a moving company that's on time, isn't milking the clock, and doesn't charge for shrink wrapping items, disassembling, and reassembling furniture? Would you value a team of hardworking guys that care about your belongings? No, really. Like, if any of your possessions were damaged or lost during the move, they'd cover it that same day. Well, Aaron Movers in Phoenix is serious about quality service, and we feel like we've mastered the art of moving. Since 2001, we've grown our well-known reputation for caution, speed, courtesy, and planning. We've held every member of our team to a high standard and have never dropped the ball. Now that I think about it, we haven't really dropped much of anything over the last 17 years. We understand that nothing we touch belongs to us, and that we need to handle your belongings better than we'd ever treat our own. Because, in case you didn't know, you're the boss on moving day. Listen. Our team honestly just wants to help you get your items moved from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible. Our custom-built trailer plays a big role in our ability to do this by reducing trips and lowering costs. We'll even set things up at point B for you. Our 5-star rating proves that hard work pays off. With hundreds of satisfied customers across the great state of Arizona, we want you to experience moving as it should be. Whether you're moving into a new office, transporting items out of the state, or settling into a new place to call home, Aaron Movers wants you to focus on what you'll be doing once you get there. Don't take a risk, and we'll take care of the rest. Click below or call Joe at 602-703-0078 to learn more or to get a free estimate.
All right, we are here at K2 Productionz. We're ready to have our match tonight. It is Friday night, and we have Adam Payan against Joe Avila Jr. They're both going to play 2-11. Joe gets one game on the wire for $600 in the middle. They are going to play no early 10s and no 3-foul rule today. So both of these guys are about 20 points, 30 points actually in Fargo. So they are ready to go. Joe is going to go ahead and actually live for the break, which is something that I like to watch myself. It is kind of cool. And again, we have Mr. Joe Avila on the right and Adam Payan on the left. It looks like Adam is going to break the first game. They're both saying high fives, and we are ready to rock and roll for tonight. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry? The race is 11. You get one game on the wire. Joe was just asking what is the race for tonight. I know that he always has and carries a busy schedule, so it's kind of actually tough to keep up which ones are going to be played. And again, we are now live here at K2. So just before we go ahead and start, we want to thank you guys for joining and having us at your particular mobile device or at home. You can watch on YouTube channel and you can watch on Facebook on our K2 page. If you are watching on my personal page, we suggest that you switch over to my K2 Productionz page so that if you leave a comment, I can go ahead and see it and address it as well. So here we go, first rack. Everything seems good. They're using a magic rack, no early 10s, and they are going to play no 3-foul rule. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Corby says that I have my hat backwards. Yep, it is my backwards hat. Mary Simpson saying, yay, thank you. We finally get to watch some pool this Friday. So thank you, Mary, for watching. Carl Meadow saying, hey Carlos, how are you doing tonight? Carl, thank you for tuning in. It is quarantine Friday night, like Kid Casey says. So we do appreciate you guys tuning in. I will make some couple of adjustments really quick on my other camera. What is it? I don't know. Joe said something to me. What? Oh, and Joe is talking to me saying that thanks for the rental for tonight. He actually got here and he forgot his cues tonight. So he said, do you have a low diffraction shaft? So again, I said, yeah, I have my own, or you can borrow Kalen. So you will be shooting with a purple cue if you do shoot with hers. He said, no, well, I'll go ahead and take a whirl at yours to see if I like it. So then I told him, if you win tonight, I do get some kind of compensation. Maybe I can get a little gamble from it. Alright, so again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Here we go. Joe is gets ball in hand on the first. So we actually talked to Ruben Silva, or actually a couple people, to actually let us know if you can get a different color ferrule on the cue. So as you can tell, normally the ferrules are white, kind of like how Adam has it. When he pauses, you can see that the white part of the cue there just before the tip. And now that Joe is coming to the table, he's going to show you my new tip ferrule. Actually, he's playing with a new super soft Kamui tip that I just put on there, and he is, as you can see, the ferrule is blue. So it is something that I think is pretty cool. I know that Kaylin also got hers, and hers was actually purple. So something that is available for everybody. If you guys want to change that out, just make sure to hit up Ruben Silva down in Tucson, and he can make you guys a custom or color for your tip. Alright, so back to the game here. Adam tried to play it safe and just didn't get there. So, and Crystal Williams saying, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Wayne Tang is watching from Phoenix, Arizona, where we are actually streaming tonight. Jorge Amaya is saying, what's up to K2? Thank you for tuning in, Jorge. He is one of our teammates actually on our Tuesday night. Ray is making a point that Joe isn't afraid to play a higher ranked Fargo as long as it's a fair race. So that is one thing that Joe is not afraid to play, as long as it's a balanced game and both of the players have a chance to win the game. So it's kind of cool. It is something that some of the players out there should not be afraid to sometimes play the higher ranked players, so that's kind of cool. Wayne Tang says that he has a purple cue. You might have to send Kaylin a picture for that particular cue, because she does love purple. Alright, so now Adam is going to do a one rail kick. Maybe try to play safe if the ball goes to the other side of the 10. Oh, nice shot there. He got there. I'm gonna move this camera just a little higher. I don't like how it looks from there, so I like it a little higher. There we go. That's much better. Now, as you guys can see up in the upper right hand side, let me just move something for you guys really quick. You can see that we do have a TV up in the right hand side as I'm moving the banner out of the way, so that they can actually see their game, and if just in case that there is a questionable shot, I can go ahead and actually put it on the upper part of the screen so that there's no issues. That is one of the cool things about playing here at K2. So if you guys want to make sure to come and play, we have that option for you guys. He jumped that ball and made it really good. I'm wondering why he's not taking the jump again. He must be able to make it rail first here. Come around possibly 3 rails around to get shape on the 6. So he's putting some maximum right on it to go around the 7. Just like that, coming around, just don't scratch. He made a great shot, very nicely shot. That's pretty solid, pretty good shot by Joe there. That's a recovery shot. Justin is saying that he will give up the 9 ball in 10 ball to, I'm assuming, one of the players. I don't know who you are referring to, or if you will play both of the players. Now, one of the things that I was mentioning about Justin Turner, he just played was it yesterday, the day before yesterday maybe, I don't know, I have my days crossed, but he was playing perfect on this table, and I was not that I was keeping score on how many shots he missed, but I think myself that he did not miss more than 10 balls in a race to 12, so that was very impressive shooting by Justin. So giving you compliments there, Justin, on your shooting. That was a really good shooting that you guys did. Not too bad. So all right, so now here Mr. Adam Payan having a chance to pick off on the first game. If he can make these last couple balls here, it should be smelling like roses. Not too bad there. He has a pretty good shot on the 10, pretty standard here, and this will now decrease the 1 game lead or match, not match, but the 1 game spot that Joe gets. So there we go. Number 1 game goes to Adam in a race to 11. So again, this is now number 1. Let me take a look. I just got a notification that I was tagged on a post. That must be from Justin saying thank you, Carlos. There we go. No other problem. You did shoot lights out there, buddy. So that was awesome shooting. And Kaylin and I, after the fact, we were talking about who would be a really good, nice opponent for you based on how you were shooting. And there is one player that comes to mind that has a very good record actually here at K2, and that's Chris Carpenter. So that would be something that you might want to actually reach out and try to schedule a next game out here, or maybe one of the guys that's actually tuning in, schedule your match, letting us know. I think that right now we only have maybe one spot in August, and then we have the rest of the month all booked. So again, how K2 works is that we pretty much get notification of what you guys are wanting to play, and then either you post on K2 and somebody takes up on the offer, or you can also paste or put it on Arizona Pool Players. We book your time and then you come and play. So there's no requirements or anything like that. The main thing is that you guys do cover table time, and here with streaming and also the table time, we're only charging about $10 an hour. That's it for the streaming, keeping the lights on, keeping the AC going, and also honestly kind of helping us out promote the pool and get the viewers to keep on watching the stream here. So again, you guys get a free stream. All the matches are recorded on Facebook and also mainly on YouTube, so you can go back and watch how you did. So again, make sure to keep watching and keep promoting pool. Corby saying, Carlos, I'm calling you out. Race to 9, 8 ball for 300. We both shoot left-handed. I'm assuming that Corby shoots left-handed, so he might have a big advantage there. I don't like the sound of that call out there, Mr. Left-handed. Nice shot by Mr. Joe Avila, calling that on the side. Justin says that he got quite a few rolls, and Chris Carpenter is a buddy, so you might want to find someone at or around 600. Okay, very cool. I know that sometimes myself, usually when there's a kind of a buddy that you play all the time or is a pretty close friend, people don't like to gamble against their buddy. They kind of like to gamble against people that you just know, or at least having it for fun or something like that. So I know that me and my best friend, we don't kind of gamble too much at all. What we do is we do just dumb bets where if I win, he puts my stuff away, and if he wins, I put his cues away. So kind of like that, or kind of like lunch and things like that is what we actually do. But another 600 that I think would be possibly good match, I was kind of thinking maybe Curtis Larkin is also a pretty good shot, and he shoots really well too, so that would be a pretty good matchup for you. Curtis Larkin, we were talking about actually him. That would be a pretty good matchup for you. Okay, so let's get back. Let's see. Cindy says that you're being humble and you are commendable, but you shoot solid. I only shoot solid when I'm actually playing for a little while. I haven't honestly shot in such a long time that well, as you can see, we got my new tip installed with the new ferrule and everything, and I haven't shot a ball yet. So Joe Avila has the privilege today of actually shooting with my new ferrule and tip. That's how long I've gone without shooting. And usually when I get something kind of new, I always like to test it out, see how it feels, if I like it or whatever. But it's kind of tough to for me currently just to shoot, just because of everything that's going on. But hopefully after I get to shoot I'll be more. Cindy saying, not you, goofball. I was talking about Justin. I was taking some credit. That's messed up. That is pretty funny. That was pretty good. Alright, so very good shot there by Joe. He will have to go radio first and make the ball here. So he did it last time on the same ball, it looks like. So he's saying, is the ball frozen? He's gonna come at it pretty hard, so I don't think it mattered. If he doesn't make it, he will rattle the pocket. So let's see here. Nice shot, very nice. He needs to get shape on the 7. That's pretty good. Not too bad, pretty well. Alright, so now a nice stop shot here for the 8 ball would be good. And then just roll it, slow roll it for the 8 on the side, 9 on the corner, and then the 10 on the same pocket. So nothing fancy to be done here, just a stop shot, roll it forward, make the ball. That's it. Very nicely struck. Center of the pocket, and now I can open my drink. Waited for Joe to make the shot. Just go forward here, and then should be a-okay. Good shot there, not too bad. Alright, just go forward here, come around if he likes to, and then he should be able to make the 10 ball in the same pocket. Okay, he had a little more angle than I thought from the screen. Sometimes it's kind of fancy. So this will be the first time that particular Pharaoh wins a game, so better make that ball, make me look good. Alright, there we go. There we go. He's not making me look good. My Pharaoh is actually looking good, so it should be pretty well. Alright, let's see. So Gary Mellison is asking, how's your kitchen going? It's going pretty well. I think they're about 90% done now at the time. Once they are done, we're thinking about doing like a little short video of the before and after, and then post it for you guys to kind of see. But we don't want to post any pictures because I want my family, my brother, sister, and family members to actually come out and look at the kitchen before showing any pictures. So you guys will get your final result after we are done and have some of the people come over. So Kobe asked, what kind of GoPro camera do I use overhead? A couple people have been asking me, like, what kind of camera do you use that gives a really good quality? Honestly, I can't remember anymore. It's one of those HD cameras that I had to do some research to make sure that the quality is great, and everybody had a bunch of great reviews on it, so that's how I got the camera. But I think it's a Logitech 3 or 930C, I think it's called, something like that. I know it's for sure a Logitech webcam, so that is what I'm using up in the kind of in the ceiling, and it gives great quality, and also it's directly connected to the computer, so there's no lag between the actual video and the stroke of the shot, which is one of the things that I really like. So Kit Casey says that he hasn't I haven't shot with you in about maybe 4 years. I was impressed. Oh, he's still talking about Justin there, but yeah, Justin has made a huge improvement based on what I've seen before and how he shoots now. So kudos to Justin. Cindy says that she's jealous of the new sink I want. Yeah, Kaylin did her research, and after she got it, she wanted a specific way, and then I made sure that the people that were installing it, she got exactly what she wanted. So it is a pretty nice sink. Both of this, actually, the one in the laundry room and also the one in the kitchen. So we will have to give you guys kind of like the perks of watching kind of like Property Brothers, because that's where we got all of our ideas from of what to do. So really good safety shot by Joe there, getting on the other side of the 3, and that was pretty good. Very nicely done. Corby says if it does slow motion, actually with the software that I have, I could actually do slow motion, or actually also do instant replay, but I just haven't paid the additional upgrade, and you can do like slow motion and also instant replay on the software, because the software will record some of the information that's actually being stored. But that particular upgrade to the software is kind of like almost $1,000, and I haven't had the need to actually do that though. But I know that when I'm in YouTube, I can go back and slow a shot down if I need to. The particular software, you can do like slow motion shots and everything and instant replays when it comes to streaming like basketball and things like that. So the software is just very, very good when it comes to streaming online. Nice shot there by Joe, playing the safety there. Pretty nice. I didn't think he can squeak that by, so good shot. Man, what a kick shot by Adam there. Alright, so now he's calling the side here. One rail bank, and he's gonna try to draw it to get shape on the 7, I'm assuming. Just like that. Oh, what a shot. That was a good shot, and he got shape on the 7. Very nicely struck by Adam. This is another guy that plays pretty solid. Just pull a little bit of a, I like shooting outside on that one. He chose to shoot it inside, got a friendly bump. I like going outside on that one mainly because I come away from the ball, when if I put inside, I'm going to bump the 10 really close. I always like to play the larger windows to make sure that I'm in the right side of the ball. Alright, so there we go. Nice out by Adam on that one. Tying the score at 2. Very nicely done. Corby says, yeah, that's a lot of catch when it comes to the upgrade for the software. Yeah, but then it's kind of cool because if I were to upgrade it, I can use it for life. So I don't have to pay any like membership or anything like that. I'm just paying a one-time fee for that particular software, and I can use it till ever. So it is a pretty neat upgrade that they have, but at this time I just haven't had the need to do that. So alright, so here it goes. Break number 5 in a race to 11, all tied up. Nice break by Adam, hit him pretty square. Balls are scattering all over the place, but no ball went down. So now Joe has a kind of a stroke shot here if he wants to go offensive here. I might duck myself here, trying to play the one bank back to where the 2 ball and see if I can float the ball past behind the 4. That's what I like here as an opening shot, because it is a pretty tough shot to make the 1. So yeah, that was very tough to make and get shape. He got the shape, just the accuracy is so tough from that distance, because again, these guys are playing on 3 7/8 inch pockets. They are not your typical regular valley or typical I don't know where my English went there, your typical diamond table. So it is a little bit bigger. Bill's asking if is this a winter break. Yes, they are gambling. Winter break is usually the format. It is very uncommon to see a alternating break. I haven't seen that in a little while here at K2. Plus, it's really tough to keep track of who breaks next, and it always confuses some of the players if the score gets all funky. So seeing to see how that plays into a role, but it is an option. Most of these guys that play, or everybody that plays here at K2, they negotiate their terms on what they are going to gamble, if it's a winter break, not winter break, or whatever the circumstances is. Alright, so Joe now can go 2 rails to get shape on the 3 ball, possible 3 rails here. Put a little bit of bottom left here. Come around, overcut it just a hair. Again, he is playing with my cue, so he's not used to the amount of deflection that is coming from my cue. Gilbert Duran is saying hello. Gilbert, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for tuning in. Duncan also is tuning in. We do appreciate it. ¿Cómo estás, Duncan? Are you back to school yet? Gilbert is asking when is Duncan going to play. He actually has, I don't know if you guys know this, but Duncan now has his own stream down in Tucson. So if you are watching from Tucson and you want to actually play, or maybe you want to go to Tucson and play a couple people from Tucson, you can get with Duncan Wise for Pool W Entertainment. I helped him actually set up his own streaming pool page as well, so he is doing a pretty good job getting everything going there in Tucson, keeping the game alive, and also having the same type of setup that we have with. They are also gambling matches down there. Ball in hand for Joe there. And Adam said that he was thinking that he was going to make contact there, so a little unfortunate. Let's see if Joe can take advantage here. And I'm just looking at some things online here. I think I forgot to post to a couple other pages to increase our viewers. So now again, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're not part of K2. We're trying to promote the pool game here as much as possible. And currently we have 1,948 followers, so we are trying to get over 2,000 hopefully. I wanted to say by the end of the year, but every time I say that we increase our followers, so make sure to subscribe to our K2 page by liking our page on Facebook so you can get the notifications. I am actually sending this over to a couple friends of mine that haven't liked my K2 page. And just a little bit of history of how we came about with K2 while Joe figured out this kick here. The way he can make it is try to go one rail past the 8, but he's going kind of like cross-eyed between the 9 and the 6. Ever since a little bit before we started actually doing tournaments for the APA actually, and then once we started doing tournaments, we decided to buy some streaming equipment. From there it just kept growing, so we did tournaments and then streaming at the same time. And once the whole coronavirus hit, we said, why don't we actually stream games here at home, set up everything nice, and have people come over. So after that, people kind of really liked our setup and started to show up, and Kaylin started to book matches, and here we are. So that is how we actually have this. So and just a minute ago, Duncan says that he is going to have a Scotch match to get ready for, so he'll be playing tonight. So if you guys want to watch also Justin, make sure to, I'm not Justin but Duncan, make sure to get into his stream. So Gilbert is panning a trap to Tucson, very cool. And Bob is watching from Hawaii. Thank you for tuning in. Tam Hong is watching. Is it a fee? I'm not sure what you are actually referring to. Maybe being a member of K2. No, you can just go to actually K2 Productionz on your phone or wherever you're currently watching, and just subscribe by clicking like to our page, and then you will get the notifications of all the matches that we have for pool. So there is no fee to become a member of K2. Just subscribe to our channel by clicking that page like, or go to YouTube and also subscribe to our YouTube channel there. So oh wow, he overcut it. I thought he was gonna make that 6-ball for sure. So that kick by Joe kind of worked out. That was pretty good. Cindy says that she's double streaming at 7. Actually, she's watching the match tonight and also the Friday night fights from the Arizona match. I'm assuming who plays tonight actually, Cindy, in the Friday night fights. I wonder who the player from Arizona are going to play tonight. Reverse cut to 6, come around a couple rails here. I think he could have hit it harder to be to play there. Oh, Tam is saying, is there a fee to play at your place? The fee is actually $10 per hour, and that's basically just table time. It's all that we ask. The stream is included, the drinks are included, the table time is included. So that is how we operate. Once you find your opponent that you're playing, it's $10 an hour, not per player, but just for table time. So you guys can actually split it or if you're looking to play and then you just want to practice, just shoot us a message so that we can reserve the table for you and then go from there. So let's see, it looks like Chris Adam is playing Mike Sandoval tonight. Ah, that is cool. Wait, Darnell and Chris Adams. What happened? I thought it was the Chris Adams playing. So now you guys have me all confused. Is it Darnell and Chris? Or is it the other match? So somebody has to correct me or correct somebody to see who's right and who's wrong. Good shot there by Joe to again keep the lead here. All right, and just like that, it is Joe Avila still ahead in a race to 11. Alright, so Joe is maintaining that lead so far. So Darnell played Mike last week. Oh, okay. So it's Darnell against Chris. So assuming that Darnell, when he played Mike, Darnell ended up winning that match. That is pretty impressive. Willie's asking, what is the new ferrule and tip that you had put on? Willie is asking. Yeah, I had I'm not sure. Well, I'm assuming that Kaylee knows the name of the type of ferrule that I have on my cue. Must be like a some like dragon's breath or something is the new ferrule that I have on my cue. Dragon blue. That's what she says. Dragon blue. And yeah. Okay. Alright, that was a great shot by Mr. Adam. So actually I'm gonna go ahead and actually step out for just a little while or for the rest of the night. I do have some homework actually to do because tomorrow we have to continue with the work on the kitchen and everything. So since my family relative is actually doing some of the tile work, he said, or I've been doing a lot of homework actually every night since like ever to get this project completed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off, leave you guys with Kaylin here to finish off the stream for tonight. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Here comes Kaylin. Give her a couple minutes so she can get settled. Be back in a minute.
Hello. Why does he always have this so high? So loud. Holy moly. Turn that down. Nobody needs me screaming in their ears. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Kit. Hello, Corby. Very good hit by Adam. I just spent an hour cleaning a 5x5 bathroom. I had to take cloth and simple green and water and literally clean the ceilings, the walls, the baseboards, everything. So we have one bathroom down, complete, everything put back. We have an electric fireplace that I went ahead and cleaned and put back where it belongs as well. And then I cleaned up the floor where there's no grout so that they can grout in the morning. And that was my homework, so now I came in and so yes, I finished my homework, so now it's Carlos's turn to go cut tile or whatever he is doing. Hello, Harold. I had to yell at them to spot the 10. Neither one of them was paying attention. Look at that fancy blue ferrule. I saw somebody post about their purple ferrule made out of a cue ball or a 4 ball, and I really liked it, and I reached out to one of the guys here in Arizona that does a lot of cue work, and I said, hey, I want a purple ferrule. How can you get it done? And he ordered these resin blocks, and when I showed Carlos what I was getting done, he was like, hey, I want one too. So now I have purple and he has blue. Just a little bit of draw here. I have no idea, Kit. You would have to ask. Oh, you'd have to send him a message. He is down in Tucson, though. So I had to drive to Tucson to take him my cues. I don't know where he orders it from. He just sends me, he sent me pictures and let me choose. And then he ordered. And it took about a week to get here, and then he put it on. We dropped off the cues on Saturday with him, and I think he messaged me Wednesday that they were done and sent me pictures. And then he happened to be driving up to Tucson this week, or I mean to Phoenix from Tucson this weekend, so he delivered the cues to me. That is not normally something that he does. Corby, how can you be colorblind and a photographer? Don't you have to see colors to photograph things? Or I guess everything you just shoot in black and white? I know obviously you see shades and like kind of like greens, right? Unless you're red-green colorblind. But my friend is colorblind, and he says that everything kind of looks like a green to him. He has the opportunity to push, but I think he's going to go for the kick here. All right. Kind of made the 3 in a little bit of a weird spot. Adam calling the bank. Beautiful shot. I do have money on that Friday night fight, so Cindy, make sure you keep me in the loop. Beautiful stop shot. I know that sounds funny, but to perfectly put the right amount of blow, since the ball was at a slight distance, to perfectly stop the ball was very good. No. Unlucky. Interesting, Corby. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I still appreciate it. Oh, I thought it was gonna bump the 4 in there for a second. I'm watching a shot, guys. That was good. I'm surprised shooting like that, he did not scratch. But that was a good hit. He kind of used the pocket size to his advantage there because he would have scratched on any other table hitting it like that. I am betting on Darnell, winner from last week. And the only reason I took that bet is because I have slight, I don't know if you call it insider information, because I actually think he posted about it today, that Chris Adams hadn't played on a bar box in months, and Darnell just won there last week, so I feel like that is a little bit of an advantage. Beautiful out there. But I only bet $25 because I cannot even lose that much money. So that is my max budget. I also know that everyone, you know, when they play pool likes to drink and have a good time. Not everyone, but a lot of people. And I know that Darnell does not drink at all, especially when he's playing. And I know that Chris will have 1 or 2 or 9. Maybe with money on the line, he will not. But, you know, everybody plays differently, so. I actually bet a lot of money last week, Cindy, but then we went over the budget and I realized I'm poor, so. So now I am a cheap gambler. You are right. Very nice hit. I was a little bit concerned with him glued on the 2-ball. I think he's going to use inside to hit the 2, hit the rail, and come back off to the left a little bit. Oh, I didn't realize how straight he was. So, never mind. Our run-out did make us extremely poor. And that's it. That's funny, Kit, you place $10 on each player. So one you're gonna win and one you're gonna lose, and you just break even. That's funny. I thought potentially there was going to be a break and run there. Calling the 9 ball. I do like carom shots, so let's take a look here. Very nice. My concern with that speed is just the way that he loses the 4 ball, and that is exactly what happened. He is now a little bit hooked, so he can try to do a kick and stick, kick at the 4 and stop the cue ball there, so that the cue ball travels down here, and that 7-5 create a barrier. Well, if you guys want the same pony, you just don't bet that person, kid. You just find a different person to bet with. Oh. Is he okay? Nope. Maybe. He's getting down pretty quick. Oh, well then. Adam is always proving me wrong. Oh no. Made the hard one miss the easy one. What do you mean that makes no sense, kid? To find a different person to bet with makes no sense? Or are you being facetious? Nice draw. This must be a challenge in and of itself for Joe, because he is used to that very low deflection carbon fiber, and while Carlos does have low deflection, it still is a pure wood cue, so that has to be some transition. So it really is a salute to Joe, I guess. I don't know what a better way to say that is, for him to be able to be so diverse and able to acclimate to the new cue so quickly. So Kit, you're bringing over food and Remy. That's what I see you saying. Because A, I'm starving, and B, I want to cuddle your dog. So, oh no. Bummer. Bummer for Joe. Gift for Adam as long as he just makes the ball. Cindy, you jinxed it. Jinxer, you jinxer. We now have a match on Sunday, Kit, because we had to cancel a match earlier this week due to tiling. We will be hosting a match for them on Sunday as a makeup. I feel like Adam has backed off of his break as versus what I'm used to seeing him do. Yes, Kit, that is on Sunday. Simple, easy, nice safety. Still allows a one rail kick. The one is about. You don't want to bring Remy over when we have time. That doesn't make any sense. If I don't have time, how am I supposed to love her? See, now you're the one that doesn't make any sense, Kit. We are going to see a jump here. Also, we don't have a kitchen still for you to cook in. So, no cooking will be happening here. Hey, very nice. He could not make a jump yesterday, but he's got his ups today. Oh, you know why? That's because it's my jump cue. That's why. That's what fixed it. His jump cue broken. My jump cue, amazing. So, because he's borrowing Carlos's playing cue and my jumping cue. That was a beautiful jump. Just getting to where you need to be for that 4-ball is going to be the challenge here. Let's see. Okay, this can work. Shooting in the 3. Coming off the rail, the top rail, and coming at the 4-8 from behind. It's called safe. That to me doesn't make any sense, but it worked. It's very hard coming from that angle because the 9-ball is blocking half of the ball. Oh my goodness. It's like he knows what he's doing. Said that loud enough for him to hear me. This is a horrible ball to jump with it being so close to the rail. So easy to jump that cue ball off the rail. So Joe is doing something else. Hitting every ball along the way, but not terrible because he did make the 5-6 a little bit weird. Very, very funny, Cindy. Very good joke. Corby, you really gotta put... Corby, you gotta put the TV in the practice room so you can watch us while you practice. Very nice. I'll play safe here. Put the 5 on one side and the cue ball on the other. Yep. It sounds like he listened to me. That doesn't happen very often. All right. This is a thin cut, but if you make it, there is reward. You just go back and forth with the cue ball. Stay anywhere on that top half of the table, and you will get to the 6 or bank it. I would never choose that, but Adam is special. John, this is in Phoenix, Arizona at K2 Productionz, which is at our house in our converted garage. Just stop it here. Oh, flirty, flirty. Very nice and confident. Just about to the halfway point. I never think anyone is out, Chris. Anytime I say someone's out, they're not. It's that horrible commentator curse, so I try to not ever say anything about anyone while they're shooting. These boys are listening to some very aggressive music today. I know Adam prefers this angle when shooting so that he can see his stroke. You must have heard what I said earlier about shooting softer than normally, because he did hit that pretty hard. Cindy, I said I try not to say anything. I wouldn't say I don't. I say I try not to, because then when I do, it always gets messed up. I changed out a light fixture today all by myself. Well, Carlos did hand me a lot of accessories, but I was able to do it all by myself. So that's kind of exciting. My little mini project. Oh, they started 1-0 Darnell. I'm actually very surprised that they're playing no 3 foul. I think when they choose not to do 3 foul, it makes the game go faster because they don't chase the 3 foul. They just shoot or play more aggressive safeties, if that's possible, because they need to move the balls around and things like that, because there's no 3 foul. It's going to go right behind the 8. I saw that happen. He has a 9-foot stroke on a 7-foot table today. Very nice hit. I will say that these guys are having fun, making jokes, laughing, which is nice to see. Obviously there's money on the line, so it is nice to see when people obviously take the game seriously, but when they can still make a joke or a laugh, or means there's no frustration, no bad blood, all is good in the world. Oh. Safety. He can see the ball, so he's definitely going to make contact here. Hopefully, Darnell can keep up that momentum. It's all the dust particles. Whoops. I think that he can make this. I think he's going to have to spin it just a hair, but nothing that Adam is not perfectly capable of doing. I think you hit this with low to bring it behind the 10, but he's going top. Oh, and just running right into that big boy. I would have hit that with low to try to avoid moving the 10, but that's just my personal preference. Very nice shot on that 9 ball. Adam finding his groove. He did say he hasn't been able to play as much. He did start a new job and been working a lot. So we will, if anybody out there would like to play against either one of these players, please let me know and I will help you guys set up a match. Or Chris Carpenter, if you'd like to play Chris Carpenter. All three of these gentlemen like for me to set up matches for them. So if you guys would like to play any one of them, let me know and I can make it happen for you guys. Joe said, I will teach you how to break if you can teach me how to run out. And if you go back and historically, Adam has an amazing break. Today, he lost it. Maybe he left it at work. But he hasn't quite got there on the break yet. Oops. Trying to be fancy. Lots of spin and hit the point. Spin took it right into the pocket. Coming down table, I assume to play safety. Yep, calling a safe. Very nice. Oh, you got your skinny gun. Let me. Oh yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. The balls will push it out eventually. Adam owes me a piece of chalk. That thing went down that pocket. I could not reach it. Where are you from, John? We have lots of action out here, even with being closed. I mean, we're booked out until September 2nd, I think is our first available day. And we play a match every night. Now, apparently, including the weekends. Oh, just barely. Very nice. In fact, we potentially have a very big money match. $4,000 money match going on that I am negotiating back and forth with Joe and another local player. Oh, Oregon. I love Oregon. Last time Carlos and I went, he tried to drown my dad in the White Rapids, but it was an experience we will never forget. And we cannot wait to go back up. They're talking about how tight, especially our side pockets are, and how it is tough to get a ball into those pockets. But Adam showed him how it's done. I love, John, that you're talking about Eugene like it's a big city. Can't even get those Eugene guys like it's New York. Man, can't even get those Manhattan guys over here. Can't get those Eugene guys. I get it though. I mean, I used to fly out of Coos Bay to fly to Portland, so, you know, tiny cities. My grandma lives in Gold Beach and has for, I think, about 35 years. Aw. All right. A little bit of a lead now. Now if Adam found his break, Joe would really be in trouble. Well, I mean, if you're gonna break and not make a ball, at least you can not leave a great shot. Downtown Coos Bay. Is that about 2 square miles? 2 square blocks? Phoenix's downtown is weird. It's split into 2 parts of downtown. Very beautiful shot, beautiful leave. Adam does have a very nice stroke. See? Jinxed it. That's the exact safety he meant. He actually miscued. Miscued pretty bad, but still managed to hit in a rail. So. Don't hurt your elbow. I can get it. It hasn't eaten in a while, obviously. Yes, we try to be low risk here as well. We make everyone come through the front door and immediately wash their hands. And then he's going to jump kick. This is going to be amazing if he does it. Sorry, I got distracted. Carlos forgot to order the food, and I'm starving. So we make everybody wash their hands the second that they enter the house. And then after every game, or if it's really late, before the next day's game, I wash down the entire table, like the rails, the pockets, even the felt. I use Windex and clean the felt, as I was told by Craig Herman to do, and I wash all of the balls and sanitize them between every single match. I have made my life easier, and I bought a ball cleaner. Should be here sometime in the next week, so I do not have to manually wash balls. There's no way to say that it doesn't sound just like that. We use vMix, Tim, for our streaming. Wrong ball. That 7-10 is the only thing that could potentially be problematic. Although Adam is pretty solid banker, so maybe he's trying to get bank shape or a bump shape, but that's a very tough cut on that ball. I think a safety is much easier here. Just a stop shot on the 7 using the 10 as a blocker. Yep. Kid, I'm seeing your comment from before about the pocket almost eating Adam. He does have some skinny arms. He's going to be mad at me for saying that, but I also have skinny arms and can usually get whatever's out there, but that chalk fall in real deep, but it will fall out eventually. Let's see if Joe can make this. Very nice. Very well played. Good speed. Gotta stun this out because you do not want to try to do some weird shot from across the table on that 9. There you go. rails. I would have just hit that with inside and gone off the rail and straight out. But same ending. So whatever your comfort is there. Joe had a very strong response there with that kick to start that out. Saying Adam's going to have to work for it if he wants to win that $300 per person. Sorry. Trying to get my living room painted tomorrow. It is 20-foot ceilings, so Adam's so scared. Adam's so scared. That push Adam quickly gave back to Joe. See what happens when you use my jump cue? That thing is a gem. It's a special one. Actually, it really is. I'm not just saying that. James uses that exact jump cue as a demo cue. He spent extra time on it to make sure it was perfect because he wanted to use it at his expos for people to try it out and then buy his jump cues. So he needed it to jump perfectly so that people would want to buy his stuff. So that jump cue is pretty close to perfect as it can be. Very close to this fly ball here. Good speed for that safety. So two rail kick to this fly ball. Cindy, at what? Oh, he's calling just the one rail. Okay. Cindy, at what point would you start yelling? We have not had league. I'm just looking at John's comment about canceling the rest of the BCA session. We have not had league since March here. We did come back for 2 weeks in June, I believe, and then immediately got shut down again because of a huge boom in COVID positive cases. So, really have not played any league since March. We haven't even finished our spring session for APA, let alone we were supposed to start our fall session already. Summer session was canceled. Really tough shot left for him here on the 7. Oh. I would not want to shoot this all the way down. Our table is super straight, it's super level, but still a tough shot. Those points pop out on our side pockets. So oh, we were super forced too. We're actually in the middle of, some people are trying to sign a petition allowing bars to reopen. Our entire state is open at half capacity, except for gyms and bars are the only two things that are not allowed. Oh, and water parks. But some indoor water parks are, but some outdoor water parks are not. So it's very weird. So there's an online petition going around to allow the bars to open. They said, how does the virus know the difference between a half-open restaurant and a half-open bar? And then they're encouraging pool players, if you want your bars to reopen, to write a letter or an email to Doug Ducey, and they gave out his email address so that everybody could flood him with emails. And kind of the joke is, it's crazy how the virus knows to get you in bars, crowded bars, but doesn't know to get you in crowded Walmarts and or Targets, because there is no limit to the amount of people that can go into Costco, Walmart, Target, etc. John, drunk people grope each other if they're having a good time. I will agree with that. Wow, very short bank there by Adam. It flattened out. He banked that almost straight. That bank might have cost him this rack. See when I say something what happens? I would just thin this and send the cue ball up table. So let's see what Adam's doing. He's saying, I'm making this gosh darn ball is what he says. Oh, super close to that 10 ball, but shooting away from it. So I think you guys can see here. Solid hit. All right, Cindy, start yelling. That was a huge difference between 6-7 and 8-5. Changed it from a 1-game deficit to a 3-game deficit, and that is a very, very high hill to climb. But yesterday, Joe against Chris Carpenter. He's going to the bathroom. Chris Carpenter was up 5-1, and Joe did come back and win 4 games in a row to make it 5-5. So I know that Joe can make up the deficit of 3 games. So Joe makes the joke about thanking all his sponsors for giving him all this money to lose, but I've seen him pull it out and make some big wins here, so it is possible. I'm gonna run one quick commercial. I'll even run Joe's commercial here while we wait for Adam.
Oh, sir, that was my grandma's. Ugh.
Don't worry, ma'am. All of your stuff is in okay hands.
Just okay?
Well, they don't give 2.5 stars to just anybody.
Here you go.
What's this?
It's your piano.
Hold this for a sec.
We don't have a piano.
But the neighbors do.
Just okay is not okay.
Looking for a moving company that's on time, isn't milking the clock, and doesn't charge for shrink wrapping items, disassembling and reassembling furniture? Would you value a team of hardworking guys that care about your belongings? No, really. Like, if any of your possessions were damaged or lost during the move, they'd cover it that same day. Well, Aaron Movers in Phoenix is serious about quality service, and we feel like we've mastered the art of moving. Since 2001, we've grown our well-known reputation of precaution, speed, courtesy, and planning. We've held every member of our team to a high standard and have never dropped the ball. Now that I think about it, we haven't really dropped much of anything over the last 17 years. We understand that nothing we touch belongs to us, and that we need to handle your belongings better than we'd ever treat our own. Because, in case you didn't know, you're the boss on moving day. Listen, our team honestly just wants to help you get your items moved from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible. Our custom-built trailer plays a big role in our ability to do this by reducing trips and lowering costs. We'll even set things up at point B for you. Our 5-star rating proves that hard work pays off. With hundreds of satisfied customers across the great state of Arizona, we want you to experience moving as it should be. Whether you're moving into a new office, transporting items out of the state, or settling into a new place to call home, Aaron Movers wants you to focus on what you'll be doing once you get there. Don't take a risk, and we'll take care of the rest. Click below or call Joe at 602-703-0078 to learn more or to get a free estimate.
You're good. See, you didn't have to wait for us to come back for that. Thank you guys for joining us here. Adam had asked, oh, can I break? And I said, sure, the commercial's running, but you can go and we'll just, pick up when the commercial's over. But I know he likes to watch his break. And I said, but you aren't shooting great, so it's not like a big deal as a joke. But he knows I'm right. And he said that too, that his break is not working today. And then what is this break? This looks even worse than one of my breaks, Adam. And I can't 10-ball break for anything. This is Colin a bar box. It is use my words. It is a red label diamond, and it is 7 foot with 3 7/8 inch pockets. Right. Cindy, per your request, I fixed it. Here. Is that better? It's in the center again. I did not know how to do that, so I clicked a lot of buttons, but I figured it out. Kit, usually Adam's break is phenomenal, but today he's just not doing a great job. But usually he pops that ball, parks it right in the center of the table, and makes like 2 to 5 balls. Actually, he was playing here, oh, what was it? 2 weeks? No, a month ago? He breaks for 10 ball, makes 5 balls on the break. Beautiful spread, and he doesn't have a shot on the ball. I think it was like the 4 ball, and it just was a horrible shot. So with 5 balls left on the table, he could not run out. It was such a bummer because the break was so good. Oh, for me. Yeah, I don't like 10 ball very much to play. I like chasing the 9. Ten ball takes away my ability to chase that 9 ball. So I prefer Texas Express 9. There's my jump cue. Good job, jump cue. I'm gonna charge him $5 a jump, 10 if he makes it. So back in the day, when I was maybe a 4, back when I was a 4 in APA, I played in a women's traveling tournament. It was huge, like hundreds of women, and I had no idea what I was doing. And actually the tournament director gave me my very first starter rating for Fargo. I think he gave me a 325, something like that, as my starter rating. And it was 9 ball on the 9-foot table. I had to go to like 2 or 3, and the other girl had to go to like 6 or 7 because of how wide our Fargo difference was. And I got ball in hand. The 6 ball was like in the middle of the table, and the 9 ball was on the rail like 3 diamonds up, like where the quarter is on the bottom of the screen here. I got ball in hand and I shot the combo 6 ball perfectly to the rail, to the 9, and cut the rail, or cut the 9 all the way down. And it is hilarious because that's the craziest, dumbest shot of all time. But I won that match because of it. So it's kind of funny. And I think that's about the time I got the name. An 8 is still an issue. What is Joe doing? All about lining up, and he still missed it. Cindy, I don't like when you give me bad news. Come back when you have good news. Very nice soft touch to shoot the 7 in that bottom left corner with draw. I think you can shoot the 8 in the side here and then go to the rail and back out for the 9 ball. Or just slide it down, I guess, but no good because now he's going to shoot the 9 and the cue ball has to go all the way around the table and back for the 10 ball. Yeah, sometimes Facebook likes to lag, so if you do have that issue, you can hop on over to YouTube and YouTube never lags, so you will be solidly safe on YouTube. And if you follow us or subscribe, YouTube is subscribed. If you subscribe to K2 Productionz on YouTube, you will get notifications. I do like YouTube a little bit better than Facebook because 1, they don't mute our videos. 2, you can pause live TV to like go to the bathroom or whatever it might be. And 3, there it is. Much better finding the break. 1 ball is down, so shooting on the 2. Looks like he's going to have to do the 1 and the 10. Looks like he is going to have to do a combo. Kind of lost the 2 ball though. Maybe do a 2-10 combo if you're feeling feisty. Joe says to his sponsors, please don't drop him. It might have been my fault, Cindy, because I did mute. And I had said, man, I really wanted that 9 ball to fall for Adam. Not because I care about who wins or loses or whatever, but he missed the 9. The cue ball traveled all the way around and then bumped back into the 9 ball. So I just thought it'd be a really cool trick shot if it happened to miss, come all the way back around and hit it into the called pocket. So I might have got in his head by accident, sharked him a little bit, if you will. Rail kick. He almost made the 2 and the 10 there. have a fun story about Joe. So yesterday I asked him, I said, why is your business called Aaron's Mover? Is your name secretly Aaron? Did you buy it from someone, or is it like a franchise, or why is it called Aaron's Mover? Trivia, does anyone know the answer to the trivia? Why is Joe's company called Aaron Movers? I'll give you a couple seconds to type out your answers. This is a just for fun trivia. I do know the answer. So I'm waiting for Cindy's guess, because we all know Cindy always has something to say. Nice shot by Adam. There we go. Kevin got it right. So Craig had guessed it's a franchise. Kit had said family member, but Kevin nailed it. He said, Joe told me last night that when he started the business, he started it 18 years ago. And 18 years ago, there was no Google to do Googling of a bunch of, places. There wasn't cell phones like there are now to just go to the internet and find a thing. So back in the day, as most of us remember, if you wanted to do something or find something, you go grab that big yellow book, yellow pages, and Aaron's, A-A-R-O-N, made it the very first option in the yellow pages. And he said, you usually just flip to whatever it is, pizza, movers, whatever, and you just pick the first one. So that is why he picked the name Aaron's Movers. So he could be #1 in the yellow pages. Great shot on that 7. Too bad that cue ball rolled about 3 feet too far, but can bank it here or play safe. I feel like Joe's moving back and forth a little bit too much. Can't decide his aiming point, so he should get back up, but never mind, because he made the shot. Carom off the 9 into the side pocket. But now he has a tough shot on the 9 ball. Oh, he's going to go for kind of a spot shot type shot here. He's going for the right upper corner there. He actually overcut it. lined up, I feel like, almost perfectly for a bank. Way over bank. And this table bank short, so that is surprising that he was that far off. Just roll this in. You want to be as straight as possible on the 10 so you don't scratch, but this is quite an angle. Wow, great shot. I was very worried about that scratch. Ray, don't you come over here with your bad news telling me that Chris is over Darnell. That's me losing money there. I really like Adam's bridge here. Bridging over that ball. He had a very stable bridge. I wish that my fingers were more stable. So he planted his 2 fingers on the table, tall, and then shot it. My fingers, I am like triple jointed. Oh, come on, Adam. You can hit harder than that. My fingers are like triple jointed, I believe. And I can bend my fingers all the way back to my wrist. So bridging has always been a huge challenge for me because I cannot successfully hold a bridge, a tall bridge. My fingers are too bendy. They don't lock. Tough try there. Adam has not been doing great on the jumping. Needs to just stay away from that option tonight, it seems like. Something of note about these players as well is that neither one of them wear a glove. And I actually think that I said that just the other day. I think when Chris Carpenter and Joe were playing, and a couple other players. He overspun that. I'm noticing more and more players, or less and less players, depending on which way you want to say it. Less and less people wearing a glove, more and more people not wearing a glove. I am super sweaty. Like, I'm like an anxious player. So I have to have a glove or the cue like skips on my hand. He just wanted to give that 9 a smooch. Look at that. He's got a little bit of an angle, but if he's going to try to come around for that 8, this is a super power stroke, and he did get to where he can see it. That is almost a 90-degree back cut, so this is really tough. Can hit it a little thicker and throw it. So what, another 90-degree cut here? Because it does not pass the 10 ball. Three-rail lead for the side kit was the right idea. He hit it just a smidge too hard. By a smidge, I mean half a table, but a smidge. Let's see if the bank's safe. That's a dirty word, Kit. All right. Let's see if third time's the charm here on this 9 ball. Very nice. Tough cut here, but very nice. That officially puts Adam on the hill. As we know, the last is the hardest to all right. I was on mute because Joe said, I'm going to win 5 in a row and kick your ass. And I said, well, don't forget, Joe, that yesterday you actually did do that to Chris Carpenter. So he definitely does have that ability. I see a push in the future. The 4-ball, maybe? See, me and my combos. Adam shooting here. This is the only potential downfall of the no 3 foul, is that you'll just play safe, 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 safe. That 4 doesn't go, so thin it. Good, he also created a little bit of separation. Ball in hand combo. He did call, Joe now shooting, did call the 4-ball. Almost made it. All right. No choice really about but a stop shot here. Good speed. And again, no real choice but top, but that actually works out for the shot. Oh, not on this table. 3 7/8 inch pockets. I'm used to it. Okay, Cindy, tell me the bad news. What's the score? What's the race? Let's talk about that. Well, a little short. Still can cut that ball. You gotta go all the way down the table anyway. Very nice. Oh, a double shot. Trick shots. Ugh, Cindy. Ugh. See, Darnell, he's just toying with Chris. He's just gonna let him think he has an opportunity, but really, he's gonna shut it down. For half a second, I thought he was going to hit it too hard that he scratched. All right. As I said, the last one is the hardest to close. Nice try. As much as I would like to see Joe make a comeback here, my food did get here for dinner, and if Adam wins, I do get to eat. So, Kevin, welcome to the stream. Where are you watching from? We are in Phoenix, Arizona at K2 Productionz Billiards, which is our converted garage. Look at that beautiful shot right between the eyes there, right between the 9-ball and the 5-ball. He can see the 2, but safety for sure. Oh, you know, or his favorite thing to do, carom. I should know better by now. Oh, I'll come out now. Sorry, I was shot watching again. Concerned that if he cut that 2-ball thinner, he was going to hit the 5. Oh, darn it, on a scratch there. Let's see if Joe is able to run out. Alright, just do this as a stop shot. Just make sure you, maybe actually a little bit of low so that you ensure a angle, because you need to be able to get from that 6 to that 8. This is the shot right here. I can't believe that 6-ball went. Usually when you hit that far off of the pocket rail first, it does not go in. I always love it when people say that whoever's shooting here is terrible, because I would love to watch them come and be humbled by this table. These 3 and 7/8 inch pockets are no joke, and these side pockets have extremely aggressive points. It's also a red label diamond, so it banks short. This is the tightest table in Arizona. We have had 700 Fargos, professional level players, come and play on this table and not be able to break and run. So, for you to say that they're terrible, you do not know what you're talking about. Oh no, here's for the win. Well, apparently, Adam doesn't want to go home yet. I know this is crazy for this shot. I would kick it. It's almost perfect to just go for the center diamond on the short rail. Well, thanks, Landon. You can leave the stream, and then you don't have to listen to my terrible commentary or watch these players shoot terribly. And the game is over, so you're done watching anyway. Unfortunately for Joe, to make that 10 and scratch was a very unlucky shot. A great shot, but an unlucky roll all the way down the table. So thank you everyone, except for a few, for listening to my commentary and for watching our Friday night game. Please join us on Sunday. We actually have a matchup on Sunday, which is unlike us, but we have had to reschedule because we had to cancel for tiling. So we have Kyle versus someone. I don't remember. I'm trying to search as fast as I can. Kyle versus John Chavez, and I know that he has been wanting to play here, so we'll see if the Chavez name holds true in the household, or if Kyle is able to bring out a win. So thank you guys for listening to my terrible commentary, and hopefully you come back for more on Sunday at 3 p.m. We are booked every day, so please follow us on K2 Productionz and get notifications every time we go live. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.